Why do yogis wear earrings? That shall be the title of this video today. The topic we're going to discuss. Why do we wear earrings? Because we like to and we want to. And it looks cool. It's cool. Yeah, very cool. When I was a young man, I told my father I wanted to wear earrings. And he instantly dismissed it. Like, what? You want to be a girl? Nah, can't do that. No. Here I am. I have earrings in. I'm going to talk to you about the scientific reasons why you want to wear earrings. First and foremost, I want you to pay attention to the girls, to the women around on this planet. Generally speaking, they're better off in terms of their health. Even scientifically, you can prove this now because women live longer than men. Okay, if you're a woman out there, shout out to you, you're going to live longer than me, probably statistically speaking. And why is this? Because if you're a man, nobody cares about you. Me included. I don't care about you. And that's the way it should be. And also because women are in tune with their feminine receptive sides or receptive aspect, which if you're a man, you're not. So the femininity is about living well and masculinity is about going out and conquering. So because of that, women don't cut their hair. They don't, they grow their hair long. They grow their nails long. They do various things with their body. They get ear piercings and they look beautiful and they're more gentle and at ease with life. If you're a man, you're basically completely the opposite. But that doesn't mean that you can't have that, okay? So the reason why I got my ears pierced was because of Sadhguru. When 2019 and 20, when the whole pandemic was starting to happen, I started paying attention to that man a lot more. And I started really observing life through my own intelligence and really asking the big questions, like why is all this happening? All the things that were done atomically or automatically, that stopped happening for me, and I had to really judge and see for myself what I had to do. And so in 2020, 2021, I went out and I got my ears pierced, thanks to Sadhguru. I didn't really know why I'm doing it or why I did it, but obviously the most enlightened, the highest yogi on our planet has the ears pierced, and he has the ears pierced with solidified mercury. I said to myself, I'm going to do exactly the same, and I'm either going to wear gold, silver, or copper. I'm wearing gold and copper, not silver. I'll explain to you why that is. So now, having my ears pierced for many years, I can tell you the science behind the significance of this. The first reason why you would want to get your ears pierced is because the earlobes are one of the only parts of your body that are dormant in energy. Without your ears pierced or just leaving your earlobes alone, if you do something intense, if you bring a lot of energy into your body, then your earlobes don't benefit from that. Nothing really happens because it's a part of the body that is so disconnected, you could say, from the whole system. And it's not really needed energy to be flowing there, which it doesn't. It's the most dormant part. So if you put metal through that, it gives you a small stimulation. And it also helps your ears to be more receptive. And also the contact with the metal is significant. There are 3 or 4, maybe 5 metals that I would wear. Gold, silver, copper, maybe platinum, and something else, or solidified mercury. And each of these metals have different properties, distinct properties. Like, for example, you want to be wearing precious metals if you want wealth. I'm wearing gold in my earlobes. It helps you connect to wealth. But most specifically, most dominantly, is that gold is a warm metal. It's a warming kind of metal. Silver is a cooling metal. And copper is unique because it can be both. It can be transmuted in however way you like. So I was wearing silver earrings for a long time, and it was making me cooler than I had expected, and it was very unpleasant. But I didn't really have any other options, and until someone pointed this out to me, I saw this on YouTube, that in the ancient Vedic science, this is how metals are being judged, based on their temperature and various other qualities. So silver is a very cold metal. Physically, it actually is very cold. So it cools your body. If your body's too hot, you put on silver, it'll kind of dampen your temperature. The vice versa is true for gold. Gold is very hot, very warm metal, like the sunshine. Makes you feel nice and cozy. Which I definitely need more gold, and I will wear more gold. I was thinking of purchasing a gold snake ring, but that's probably not essential. And I'm wearing gold earrings, meaning the actual point that's in through the earlobe is gold. And the thing that is hanging is the copper. You can't see it. You're probably not going to see it, but just imagine that the thumbnail of this video is something similar to what I'm wearing. Once upon a time, I logged on to the internet and I Googled Isha Foundation. I went onto the Sadhguru's main website. And there are 3 images of Sadhguru. It's a man, mystic, and visionary. And the picture where it says he's a man is him in the Himalayas with his right hand coupling stream water next to Kailash, I'm assuming, and just drinking it from his hand. It's a picture of him drinking water from his hand. And you can see his ears, and you can see his earrings from that video. When I saw that, it hit me so hard, and I could see firsthand that this man is wearing solidified mercury, and so much energy this earring is giving off that I could feel it. That's why he's wearing it. That's why he's the smartest man that I've ever seen on this planet. Let me pause for a second. Let me congratulate Sadhguru, and let me persuade more of you to become more intensely devotional to Sadhguru, and for your doubts and confusions around that man to be dismantled and destroyed, and for you to have the right perspective of that man. So I've been on a spiritual journey for many years, decades even, or decade, coming close to, or about approximately a decade. And I've seen all sorts of spiritual beings, and I've met various spiritual beings, human beings on the planet, and so many on YouTube, and this and that and the other thing. And fortunately, I've come across Sadhguru, and I got to meet him firsthand, and I could see that he's the most enlightened human being on earth, or he's for sure definitely enlightened. I don't want to classify these things as this, but for sure he's the only person that has created a yantra with 114 points or chakras, which is the maximum the system has. This whole thing is 114. 112 if you look at it in terms of inside of the body, and 114 if you look at just the overall kind of bubble of this whole mass. 114. It's the maximum that you can get. Sadhguru says that there are more chakras. They're higher above the head, and then also if you go into the solar system, there's more chakras that you're connected to, and even in the universe. So this whole universe is like a being. We're in a being. Not exactly like that, but something. That's the best analogy, or it's coming close. So you would be very wise. It would be very wise for you to pay attention to Sadhguru, to watch his videos, to really observe what he's saying. The logical aspects of the things that he's saying is true and correct, and it's fantastic. I have not heard him say a single wrong thing after experimenting it for myself. But also how that man is. Even if you have no idea what he's saying, if you can't speak English, or if you were to mute every single video of his and just pay attention to his being and his presence. I have to tell you this, that sometimes I take breaks from doing what I'm doing, my meditation practice, and then I speak to various people, and then I regroup with Sadhguru, meaning I watch his videos again. And when I see that man for the first time, it's like, whew, I just get hit with energy. How he is, how he's managed to manifest his energy system, how he keeps his own energy inside of him is just phenomenal and fantastic. And I want to be like that, and I want to replicate myself to be exactly like him. And I shall, and I will, and I'm continuing to do so, and you will witness me becoming as powerful as he is. So why else do yogis wear earrings? Because, like I said, metal has... Lights are back on. Metal has strength. If you wear metal in certain parts of the body, it helps you. And with this part, it adds on. So because the earlobes are dormant, it adds on to that energy. And also it gives you stability. Wearing metal always gives you stability. What's interesting and what's funny to note is that I'm learning this from Sadhguru's 21-day program. He recently released a new video that I'm going on, and he's talking about should I wear contacts or should I wear glasses when I'm doing yoga? And he says don't wear anything at all. Earrings are okay, rudraksha is okay, and but nothing else, no metal. then someone asked him, why this ring? Why can't you wear this ring? And he said, no, you wear the ring. Why? Because this actually takes away something from you. It restricts your energy from flowing out. It has beneficial effects. The fact that it's copper, the fact that it's placed on the left ring finger, it gives you a nice stability, comfort, safety, and also the fact that it's connected to one of the greatest or most glorious beings to ever walk this planet Earth, Sadhguru, consecrated the Jnanalinga. Okay? Not a small thing, you should look into it. But this prevents energy from flowing out. And definitely you won't be able to manipulate the system in a way that you can just, leave somewhere else, because this is always binding you. This is always holding you back. So Sadhguru puts on the metal on people's bodies for safety. He doesn't want them to leave and him having to take care of the mess. But that's not my concern. I don't concern myself with leaving in this way. So I wear metal. I wear various types of metal. I'm wearing this metal. When I get back to Canada, I have many more elements and metals, such as this, solidified mercury, which is precious, that I'm going to wear. I have rings, I have more bracelets, and I will really empower myself in a massive, significant way. You can see I'm wearing Rudraksh here. I'm wearing approximately 1,200 pieces of Rudraksh. So that's another reason why yogis wear earrings, and the first reason why I said to mention on this video is because it looks cool. It's cool, okay? Very cool. Why is it cool? Because it gives you balance over your system. It makes you more receptive to the energies around you. It conducts energy, which touches your ear. It makes your ears more receptive. Okay, this may sound pseudoscience or whatever, placebo. This is one of the two things that people say. Okay, number one, they've learned one scientific or one psychological term, which is a placebo, and then everything they don't understand, everything that is not in their experience, they just throw it off as placebo. Oh, this is not placebo. Oh, that's your experience? Oh, placebo. Oh, that's placebo, and this placebo, and that also is placebo. Buddy, just because you know one word doesn't make you an expert here, okay? You don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what you're doing in life. Basic, period. That's the end, okay? So figure it out, go meditate a little bit more, and talk to me afterwards. There are certain places in the body that you shouldn't wear metal. Like, for sure, you shouldn't wear metal on your belly button. That's the wrong thing to do. Because, again, it conducts energy there. And it throws your maintenance center off balance. You can get away with it to some extent, but it's not advisable to do. You can't do that. You shouldn't wear metals on your thumbs or your big toes. You can't handle the energy that comes in. There's no protection. There's no defense. With these thumbs, it's not the place to put on metal. It's completely the wrong thing to do. Where else would you not wear metal? I mean, those are pretty much the biggest two things that you shouldn't wear metal on. Yeah. So, I'm wearing metal on my right ankle. I'm wearing always. I have a copper anklet on, which I almost lost it today. You can see here. And the second that I put it on, I felt, oh my God, this gives me such amazing stability and balance. This gives me great stability and balance. Balance is most important. So I haven't taken it off in a long time, months, maybe years, whatever. And energy is lost, like I mentioned to some of you. Energy is lost through the right foot and through the top of the head, most significantly. That's why I'm wearing a turban, and that's why I'm wearing metal on my right foot. So if you wear metal on your right foot or your right ankle, definitely it will help you. It will sustain you in this way. So why else do yogi wear earrings? Anything else significant that I can add about wearing earrings? Yes, it's cool, very cool, because anything that you do that helps your system become well or be well, anything that you're doing for your own well-being, always looks cool. Generally, it's going to be admired by other people. Even if they can't perceive what it's doing or how it is, if it's has a little bit of aesthetic, and you are getting well-being off of it, it always translates well with other people's perceptions. So when you're treating yourself well and you're going towards your own well-being, that's always cool. Shout out to Activation Vibration. Okay, Heather Hoffman. I believe, it's my little feelings here, my little belief, that she made a video in response to me. I can't prove this. I have no way of saying this 100%. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't even know that I exist. But she kind of knows, because when I first found her, I thought she was remarkable. And then after some months or years went by, I had such powerful experiences with her energy. It was amazing. And I'm pretty sure that it's not my imagination. She was also somehow subtly understanding that she's communicating and she's dealing with all the people around her, and especially her fans. So definitely, if you ever come in contact with me, I sense you and I know that you're there. And when significant things are happening, I can feel, okay, this guy's close to his goal, or this guy's close to enlightenment or realization or whatever else. Which something a little bit happened yesterday or today. This guy got realized. So I'm proud to say this, and I'm going to say this, that in my whole career of doing this, making YouTube videos and being powerful this way, I have broken the minds of 2, perhaps 3 people. Third is Carlos Fernandez. Number 1 is well, I'm not going to share their names. Or number 1 is Peter, this guy Peter. Some things happened to him, and he called me and he's like, well, what happened to me? I understood what happened to him, because I know how it was for me. I'm like, yeah, that's it, finished, you're done. And he was so elated and happy and overjoyed. Second was Alex. Third was Carlos. Carlos happened a long time ago. Something happened to him, and he broke his head. Broke the top of his wide open, fully open. So, coming back to this girl, Heather Hoffman, one of the most beautiful women or ladies alive on the planet Earth. Unfortunately, she's chosen some things for herself, and in terms of the dating marketplace, I can't. That's not even a place that I'm going to go into next. Not even close. Not even in the close vicinity. If you're wondering what that is, scroll through my videos, you'll understand what it is. I'm going to change so many men's lives. And it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. So the reason why I say she made a video about me, because she made 2 YouTube shorts recently, and she said, I see people making misinformation, and you've gotten an awakening experience, and now you're running a cult, and learn to integrate yourself before you start, trying to teach people or something like this. When she was saying this, I felt something. This is like touching me in my chest, in my heart area. So potentially she saw the comments that I left her. She liked one of my comments. She loved it, actually. And then she went to my YouTube channel and she scrolled through and she she experienced me and who I was and how wild I am. And it triggered her and rubbed her the wrong way, and she had to make that video, and maybe potentially in a response to me, which, good job. I see that in the future, for sure I'll meet her one day. If this, if I don't fall off the planet and she also doesn't do things with her, then likely I'll get a chance to meet her, because that's just how my energy is flowing. I'm going directly towards these types of people. As well as Sadhguru. So Sadhguru I will meet definitely in the future. That's I'm making that happen for myself. I'm communicating to him. I'm seeing him in my mind's eye. Reality yesterday is very powerful, because I want to dissolve the boundaries between him and that man, and I want to be seeing him wherever he is, whatever he's doing, and communicating to him and energetically making him know that I'm here, which I know I can do that. I am doing that, and I'm just interested and curious how his perception is, or how his internal experience is of that. So as these things become more intense for me and more clear for me, that I'm learning how these occult sciences work. Like, for example, I was sleeping and had a dream. My friend Carlos fell down and he was showing me his elbows. Like, oh, look, I nearly broke my arm. And today he's telling me, today or something recently I was walking and I almost fell and almost broke my arm. So the energy that is emanating from you as an individual, it's being pushed out. And if I'm talking to you, if we're friends, or if we have any kind of communication with each other, I'm a link to you in some way, and that energy travels to me, and it gets interpreted by my own subconscious mind or my own mind, and I thought, okay, this is interesting. So the more of my own boundaries I dissolve, the more open I become to the space around me, and the easier the life gets. That's it, my friends. Thank you. Shout out to you if you're watching me. You're awesome. If you watched up until now, like this video. Reach out to me for help. If you help, I'll help you in your life. Okay, definitely, guaranteed. You need to reach out to me on Facebook Messenger and call me. We'll chat face to face. I'll change your life. Okay, pretty much guarantee you on that. And that's it. As always, Shiva Shambho.